네, 여러분 반갑습니다. 2024 드림 투게더 서울 포럼에 함께 해주신 여러분 진심으로 환영합니다. 저는 진행을 맡은
for the Dream Together Seoul Forum 2024. I am Kyung-mi Kim, will lead you through today's event. Nice to meet you. Yes, it's a pleasure to see you. So Dream Together Seoul Forum 2024 is celebrating its 12th edition this year, and I am serving as the MC for the first time here today at the forum. I am very excited to be part of this forum. So we're entering a wonderful season of autumn in Korea, and thank you for joining us in this wonderful weather for today's forum. Dream Together Seoul Forum 2024 is being held in a hybrid format. The forum is streamed live in English and Korean through the official YouTube channel of the KSPO. We sincerely appreciate your participation as well from online. The forum is hosted by the KSPO and supported by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. The forum is also held in conjunction with the Dream Together Master Program, which is part of the SNU Global Sports Management Graduate Program aimed at fostering next generation of sports administrators. The forum is especially meaningful as it is joined by 19 government officials from 13 countries through the KSPO Knowledge Sharing Program for inviting developing country sports officials to Korea. The theme of today's forum is the evolution of AI technology and the future of sports, featuring expert presentations, discussions, success stories from graduates until 5 p.m. today. We kindly ask for your active participation and engagement throughout the event. Dream Together Seoul Forum's official language is English, so from now on I'm going to proceed in English. As it was announced before, if you need simultaneous interpretation, please use the receivers on your seats. Channel 1 is Korean and Channel 2 is English. Online participants can choose their preferred language channel as well. We hope that you will stay with us until the end of today, and we look forward to your active participation in the discussions. Now, I would like to proceed in English.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Kyung-mi Kim, and I've been given the honor of being your MC for today's event, Dream Together Seoul Forum 2024. It is an absolute honor once again to be here for the 12th edition of this event. And I would like to thank all of you for attending during this beautiful autumn season, whether in person or online. This year's forum is being held in a hybrid format with live streaming available in both Korean and English on the official YouTube channel of the Korea Sports Promotion Foundation. So we sincerely appreciate your participation. This forum is hosted by the Korea Sports Promotion Foundation and supported by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. Additionally, this forum is held in conjunction with the Dream Together Master Program, which is a part of the Seoul National University Global Sports Management Graduate Program aimed at fostering the next generation of sports administrators. This year, the forum is especially meaningful as it is joined by 19 government officials from 13 countries through the KSPO Knowledge Sharing Program for inviting developing country sports officials to Korea. And the theme of today's forum is the evolution of AI technology and the future sports, featuring experts, presentations, discussions, and success stories from graduates till 5 p.m. today. So we kindly ask for your active participation and engagement throughout the event. So please note that the official language of this forum is English, and also we'll provide you the simultaneous interpretation service. You can use the receiver at your seats, channel 1 for Korean and channel 2 for English. And online participants can choose their preferred language channel as well. So we hope that you will stay with us until the very end and actively participate in today's forum. So now let me continue in English. So, ladies and gentlemen, now let's officially begin our forum by hearing from our distinguished guest speakers. First and foremost, it is my honor to invite the president of Korea Sports Promotion Foundation, Mr. Hyun Jae-jo, to deliver his welcoming remarks. So, President Jo, please join us on stage. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected guests from Korea and overseas. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you, including the Dream Together Masters family and the sports officials from 13 countries, for attending the Dream Together Seoul Forum 2024. I also extend a warm welcome to all speakers who are taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us today. The Dream Together Master Program, DTM, is organized by K-Sport in conjunction with the Ministry of Culture and Sports and Tourism and with the Seoul National University. It honors the memory of Seoul Olympics and is already in its 12th year. To date, DTM has produced 249 sports administrators from 57 countries and is now firmly established as Korea's preeminent sports exchange program. Based on the knowledge and experience obtained here in South Korea, the administrators trained through this curriculum are introducing a variety of innovation, both within their local communities and in the wider sports community. We take great pride in their achievements and are delighted to see how the sporting values conveyed by our trainees are now expanding and blossoming around the world. The theme of this year's Dream Together Seoul Forum is the evolution of AI technology and the future of sports. The development of AI and other advanced technologies is rapidly changing our world, and the underlying paradigm of sports must also change. This forum will discuss the impact of such changes on the sporting industry and on the future of a sports environment. AI and other new technologies are already affecting the evolution of sports, and I hope that today's discussions will help us understand these changes to provide a foundation for us to design the future of sports together. The importance of this forum is enhanced by its being held in the tandem with the Seoul Olympic Legacy Forum. The success of recent Paris Olympics has once again rejuvenated on the Olympic spirit and reminded the world of the special power of sports. Like nothing else, sports can break down boundaries and bring people's hearts together throughout the world. K-Sport commemorates the 1988 Seoul Olympics, which made a significant contribution to bringing about the end of the Cold War between East and West. We cherish this growing legacy of promoting world peace, and we continue to work to spread the tangible and intangible values of Seoul Olympics to future generations and to people around the world. We honestly believe that the power of sports can be an important driving force for world peace and for sustainable development. This is also prevailing ethos and the ultimate goal of DTM. Going forward, we aspire to help build a world in which all athletes and sport administrators from every country are spreading the message of harmony and reconciliation. Finally, I would like to thank all the officials who have worked so hard to prepare for this event once again. I hope and trust that this event will be a springboard to a bright future through sports. And I wish everyone here today good luck and great happiness. Thank you very much. 감사합니다.
Thank you, President Joe, for your insightful words, and we truly appreciate your leadership and vision for the future of sport. Thank you once again. And next, we have the pleasure of welcoming Professor Junho Kang, Director of the Dream Together Master Program at Seoul National University. He has played a pivotal role in nurturing sports administrators from around the world through this exceptional program. So please join me in welcoming him with a big round of applause.
Distinguished speakers, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear DTM families, good afternoon and welcome to the Dream Together Seoul Forum 2024. It's my great pleasure and privilege to address you today as we gather to explore the intersection of artificial intelligence and the future of sports. This year's theme, the evolution of AI technology and the future of sports, highlights one of the most exciting and transformative developments in the modern world, with profound implications for sport and society. As we stand on the border of an unprecedented technological advancement, it's important to reconsider how AI and related technologies can shape the future of sports. From AI-driven training system and data analytics to use the machine learning in sports performance and fan engagement, the potential for innovation is endless. We have before us the opportunity not only to elevate sport, but also to address some of the key challenges faced by athletes, administrators, coaches, and entire communities. It is incredibly inspiring to see experts and leaders from the fields of AI and sports science and sports administrations coming together for this forum. Their insights will help guide the direction of the sports development as it embraces the new technological frontiers. In particular, I am delighted to welcome our keynote speakers, Professor Kim Yong-dae, the president of Korean Artificial Intelligence Association, and also personally a good and respectable friend of mine, as well as other distinguished experts who will be sharing their knowledge with us today. Their contributions will be invaluable in helping us understand the current landscape of AI technology and how it will continue to influence and redefine sports. For the Dream Together Master Program, which continues to educate and inspire future sport administrators from all over the world, the forum represents a crucial opportunity to learn, engage, and connect. Our graduates and students, many of whom have returned to their home countries to make significant contributions to the development of sports, are leading examples of how sport can drive positive social change. We are especially proud of those who will present today as part of our graduate showcase, highlighting their achievements and ongoing efforts to enhance their communities through sport. The Dream Together Seoul Forum is more than just a gathering of experts. It's a platform for collaboration, innovation, and growth. As we discuss AI's role in the future of sports today, I'm confident that our conversation will spark new ideas and solutions that will lead to more inclusive, sustainable, and technologically advanced sports system worldwide. I wish to extend my sincere thanks to the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and Korea Sports Promotion Foundation for their ongoing support and leadership, and to all of you for participating in this important event. I look forward to a day of enriching discussions and fruitful exchanges. Let's continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, using sport as a force for good in our rapidly evolving world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Kang, for your remarkable speech and also your continuous effort in global sports development. Thank you very much. And now I would like to invite Professor Sung-Kyu Kim, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Graduate School at Seoul National University. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him to the stage with a warm round of applause.
Let me talk in Korean. My congratulatory remarks. 안녕하십니까. 서울대학교 교육부총장.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kim Sung-kyu from the Seoul National University. I am teaching Korean language and literature at the Seoul National University. After last year, I am delighted to be back this year again and to join you at the Dream Together Seoul Forum. The Dream Together Seoul Forum, over the past 10 years, has established a global sports network, serving as an innovative platform for discussions on the future of sports development. A genuine passion for sports will be shared by all of you here today, and I would like to extend my sincere welcome to everyone. The theme of this forum is the evolution of AI technology and the future of sports. AI is driving efficiency and innovation across various industries, bringing significant changes to society as a whole. This is no longer a novel story. Amid this transformation, AI also plays a crucial role in shaping the future of sports. Today, we will reflect on the impact of AI on the sports industry. Moreover, regarding a vision for future sports where AI is used, as well as our respective roles, we'll have a chance to have deep contemplations. We are fortunate to have Professor Kim Yong-dae of the SNU for a keynote speech, as well as Vice President Kim Ji-hyun of SK Management and Academic Research Institute, and Professor Kim Young-suk from Postec for theme presentations. Thank you. I am sure that they will show us the way to understand how evolving AI technology will shape the future of sports. And I would like to thank Professor Park Sung-dae from Hanyang University, as well as the two graduates who will share their stories as well. I would like to thank them as well. The Dream Together Master Program at Seoul National University has established itself as a successful platform for nurturing future leaders in the sports field. Competent in both theory and practice, these next-generation leaders are contributing to international sports development through vigorous activities. For sparing no support for their activities, I would like to thank the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and the KSPO, President Jo Hyun-jae and his staff. I would like to thank them for their endeavors as well. The program is headed by the Dean Kang Jun-ho of the SNU College of Education, and this forum has been prepared by many others as well. Mr. Kim Young-suk, Professor Kim Young-suk, and other staffs for organizing this forum today. I would like to sincerely thank them and congratulate them for their work. The knowledge and insights to be shared here today will serve as a solid foundation for driving innovation in sports and beyond into the future. I have no doubt, hoping that the visions presented at this forum will become invaluable assets to all of you here, the sports community, and the many others who will directly benefit from the advancement of sports. Let me conclude my remarks here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Kim, for the very insightful and inspiring, thoughtful, congratulatory remarks. We are deeply encouraged by your words. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we officially kick off the session, we'd like to take a group photo with our distinguished guests. So may I kindly ask President Joe and all our distinguished guests to come forward to the stage for the photo session, please. So as we gather for this special photo, I'd like to thank all of our distinguished guests for their tremendous support of this forum. Your contributions have been invaluable in making this event a success. So please face to the center of the stage. So it's an honor to capture this moment with all the key supporters of today's forum. So once again, thank you for your effort in ensuring the success of this forum. We appreciate all the hard work behind the scenes. Please show us a big smile. Yes, let's see those beautiful smiles. Please stand a bit closer to each other and center yourselves on the stage. Okay, so how about a thumbs up for a great event? Let's show some positive energy. Thumbs up. Wonderful. Great. All right, so last but not least, we'll clap your hands together. Yes? Great, thank you very much, everyone, for participating in the photo session. Please kindly return to your seats as we continue with the forum. Watch out, yes. Thank you. So now, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as we now move on to the keynote speech. So first, we are honored to have Professor Yongdae Kim, who will deliver the keynote speech on the topic, The Future of Sports in the Era of AI Transformation. AI is already driving significant changes across various industries and in the field of sports, of course. It is revolutionizing areas such as data analysis, training, and game management, etc. So Professor Kim will share valuable insights on how these technologies are set to shape the future of sports. Professor Yongdae Kim is the president of Korea Artificial Intelligence Association and a professor in the Department of Statistics at Seoul National University. So please join me in welcoming Professor Yongdae Kim with a big round of applause.
Thank you for nice introduction, and thank you all of you for coming here. Where is my slide? Can I see? Oh yeah, this is my slide. In 20 minutes, I'm going to talk about what is AI transformation and how AI transformation is ongoing in sports. And this is an outline of my talk. First of all, I will briefly review the history of IT revolution and IT transformation, and then I will explain two sub-transformation of IT transformation. These are digital transformation and data transformation. Then I'll talk about AI transformations. And last, I will discuss something about the limitation of AI technologies. So you can see what AI can do and what AI cannot do. Okay, this slide very briefly summarizes the history of IT revolutions, which consist of 4 big events. The first event is the invent of computers, of course, and personal computers, which happened during 1950s to 1980s. And second big event is the invent of internet, which started connecting our computers. And third big event is cloud, mobile, and big data. So since our computers are connected, the data are collected in some places, which is called the cloud servers. And that collected data becomes big data, and we analyze big data to get new informations and new knowledges. And the fourth event, which is ongoing revolution, is the AI revolutions. Simply speaking, AI revolution is a combination of the second and third revolutions, the internet, big data, and machine learning algorithms. I'll explain details about AI revolution later on. Okay, then what means the IT transformation? The definition of IT transformation is a transformation of our life or our society by use of IT technologies. And there are 3 big transformations. It's the chronological orders. On the left-hand side, there's the first transformation is a digital transformation, and second one is data transformation, and third one is AI transformations. So I'll explain these 3 transformations one by one. Okay, let me explain what is digital transformation. Digital transformation is a transformation of our business or our life by use of digital technologies. Here are examples of digital transformations. On the left-hand side, you can see the ATM machine. By use of ATM machine, you don't have to go to bank to get cash. And second one is digital kiosk in McDonald's. So you can order what you want by use of that machines instead of going to the counter. And third one is Uber. So you can call taxi by use of your mobile phone. And last one is Airbnb. So you can share your house with others by use of the internet and mobiles. So the common theme of this transformation is automations. So it makes our life simpler. You don't have to go to bank. You just go to ATM machine to get cash. And there are many digital transformation in sports. And screen golf on the left-hand side, which I like. And in the middle, there are smart watch and smart dumbbell. They record when you practice, how you practice. And on the right-hand side, there is the augmented reality, which is like using in sports broadcasting. So here is offline games, but if you look at this offline game broadcast, here there are many artificial informations in the screen, so you can combine online game and offline game at the same time. There is a kind of digital transformations. So you can, by using these digital transformation techniques, we can improve our happiness while we enjoy sports activities. And then next to the digital transformation is data transformation, which started in early 21st centuries. Data transformation is a transformation of our way of thinking, not how we live, but how we think by use of data technologies. The slogan of data transformation is evidence-based decisions. Here, the evidence is the data. And I gave 3 examples of data transformations. On the left-hand side is a recommended movie from Netflix. In the Netflix, probably you enjoy Netflix, but there are too many movies. So without recommendation, you can fully enjoy the Netflix, the channels. And in the middle, there is drug. This is a drug for leukemia. I don't know, you know, there is a drug for leukemia. Actually, there are 2 types of leukemias. One is adult leukemia, and the other is child leukemia. But for adult leukemia, there is a drug called the Gleevec. So once you have adult leukemia, then you can be cured by taking this tablet. But this tablet was developed not in the lab, not by experiment, but by analyzing big data of genetic big data of adult leukemia patients. And researchers, the analysis found that a very specific enzyme existing in adult leukemia patients. And the company developed a drug which suppress that enzymes. And last one is supply chain optimization, which is used in online shopping companies. Say that online shopping company, most important problem is delivery path optimization. And actually, those online shopping companies predict what items customers buy tomorrow. Then they deliver the items today. So Amazon, or in Korea we have a coupon, they use big data to predict what you are going to buy tomorrow. Without that kind of the delivery path optimization, actually online shopping cannot be succeeded. The cost could be too high for delivering. And there are many examples of data transformation in sports, of course. And most representative data transformation in sports is sabermetrics. It is a method of using data to decide many things in baseball games. For micro scale, the coach decides when we change current pitchers in a game. Well, for macro scale, we can decide which player we should recruit for next year's seasons, something like that. And Moneyball is the most famous movie based on the real story about sabermetrics. And the story is simple. The Brad Pitt, he is a general manager of one of the pro baseball team in the United States, actually Oakland Athletics. And he used the sabermetrics to find out very important new knowledges that on base percentage is much important than betting averages for evaluating the batters in the baseball games. And at that time, everybody think that betting average is the most important indicators for the player's performance. But he found that on base percentage is more important. So he can recruit less expensive but higher performance players. So he made his team, used to be a weak team, but he made his team won the American League West Championship in 2002. That's the story of the Moneyball. And there are many other areas where data transformation works in sports, like performance optimization, injury prevention, training excellence, strategic decision-making, fan engagement, talent scouting, and so on. Okay, so data transformation is ongoing in sports. And the next topic is AI transformation. Okay, there is a reason I review digital transformation and data transformation, because AI transformation is nothing but the combination of digital transformation and data transformation. And digital transformation gives us automation. data transformation gives us intelligence. And AI transformation combines this. So we have automatic intelligence. In data transformation, we analyze data and we make a decision. But in AI transformation, machine analyze data and machine make a decision. That's the difference. Okay, so to understand AI transformation, we need to know something about very basics about AI technologies. And AI technologies, most of AI technology consists of three components. First one is big data, as I explained, data transformation. And on the right-hand side is the GPU servers. So it's digital transformation, IT technologies. And in the middle, there is algorithms, so-called machine learning algorithms. So machine learning algorithms analyze big data by use of GPU to give us AI algorithms. So there are two algorithms. One is a machine learning algorithms, which analyze data by use of GPU to give us AI algorithms. Finally, we use the AI algorithms to make many services, like a machine translation or prediction or something like that. Okay, and there are many successes of AI technologies, but the first most surprising AI success is AlphaGo. Proudly, it was in Korea in 2016. And then before that, most people didn't know what the AI is. But AlphaGo won defeat the Isedol. We are all surprised, and we have started looking at what is AI. And now AI doing a lot of things, such as drawing painting. This is a painting drawn by the AI, but it won the first prize at certain competitions in the United States. And all of you may know the ChatGPT, the LLM. So we use that daily life, and so we can communicate with AI algorithms, and also AI algorithm can write novels. And this article is interesting. Actually, AI can do physiognomy. Actually, I learned this word in the morning. Physiognomy. This is the ability to learn something simply by looking in your face. And this article shows that there is AI algorithms which can identify your sexual identity by simply looking in your face. And it is quite accurate. So this example implies that, or suggests that, AI can be outperformed than human beings. It's possibilities. There are some areas where AI can do better than human beings. And by using of these technologies, there are many AI transformation in our daily life. The face recognitions. Whenever you go to an airport, you pass the machine, and the machine recognizes your face, and they allow you go to abroad or something like that. Okay, so actually, we use that in our life. And machine translation, my students always use machine translation to write a paper. And medical diagnosis, of course, is used in most hospitals. And self-driving car. Not fully self-driving car, but most of the cars has some assistant driving systems. That is based on the AI systems. And even some AI algorithms do financial investment, so-called robo-advisor. So now the AI technology is not far away from our life. It's now in the middle of our life. And there are many also AI transformation in sports. And most representative one is the AI system used in Korean pro baseball games. As you know, in KBO, we use AI system to decide whether the ball or a strike is. It was introduced in this year. At the first time, many players complained. But now, I think they are satisfied, and that the system is settled down successfully in the game. And whenever you look at the Go broadcasting in TV, that there is a probability calculated by AI, so which players win. And also AI can recommend the strategy for soccer game. And there is an AI mirror. So if we practice in front of the mirror, then mirror learn how you practice, and then the mirror recommend a new recipe for your practice. And also there is an AI golf card. So AI golf card recognize who is your master, and they deliver your golf clubs in the field. So now it's in sports, we can do sports with AI. Okay, but there are still many limitations. AI is not the completed job. It's still in the very young age. Here, this is a player, Go player. He win the AI Go system. But funny thing is that he's not a good at Go player. He's a software engineer. And he found out the pitfall of AI Go program. So he only win AI Go program. He does not win any good players of Go. So that means that seemingly complete AI programs can have many pitfalls. And this is another example of the pitfalls of AI. Look at these pictures. It's a stop sign, and AI successfully recognized that it's a stop sign. So if the self-driving car stops, but your friend intentionally add noise to this image to have this image. But still we have almost same images, so we can easily see that it's a still stop sign, but AI algorithm recognize it as a yield sign. So self-driving car doesn't stop, and accident can happen. This noise is not a simple noise. It's intentionally made noises. So this kind of adding noise is called the adversarial attack. So current AI system is very vulnerable to adversarial attack, and adversarial attack is similar to the hacking in computer systems. And that's why we have a trouble in Tesla. Tesla, maybe 8 years ago, Tesla announced that they are going to make a fully self-driving car, but still we don't have self-driving car. And last week, Elon Musk announced that they are going to develop fully self-driving taxi. But right after the announcement, the stock price of Tesla went down 5%. And we don't believe that fully self-driving car will be available soon. That is because of this kind of adversarial attack. And also there are many social issues in AI, such as unfairness and defects, crimes, and also some energy crisis. AI system use too much energies. And currently, AI researchers and many people related to the AI are trying to many things to resolve these problems, like developing trustworthy AI and developing hardware using less energy, and also trying to make many regulations to prevent unfairness and some crimes related to AI. So we have two futures. One is we live with AI peacefully, and the other is chaos, and we have to be clever. And we have to choose one of the features, but actually we have to clever and we have to make a decision which direction we should go. And for this one, we should have good technology, but also we should have love to humanity. Thank you very much. This is all for my talk.
Well, thank you very much, Professor Kim, for that insightful and thought-provoking keynote speech on the future of sports and in the era of AI transformation. That's very interesting. Thank you very much. Now we will begin the first session of the 2024 Dream Together Seoul Forum, and the session features two presentations. For the first presentation, we're pleased to welcome Vice President Ji-hyun Kim of SK My-Sony, who will present on the success cases of Korea, insights on the AI technology application. In recent years, AI technology have rapidly advanced in Korea with a significant impact across various industries. Vice President Kim will share insights on Korea's leading AI development, highlight successful case studies, and discuss the important lessons we can take away from these advancements. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vice President Ji-hyun Kim to the stage with a warm round of applause.
Thank you. I'll be delivering the presentation in Korean for the better clarify. Thank you for your understanding. 앞서 김용석
Professor Kim Hyung-seok, who is the president of the Korean AI Society, was very inspiring for me. The AI and digital technologies have been evolving over the past 40 years. Digital transformation, data transformation, as well as AI transformation. My presentation today will focus on how we can understand AI technology advancements, and based on that understanding, I will also look at how the future of sports will be shaped and influenced by AI technologies. There are some success case stories of AI utilization in Korea. Let me share those with you as well. You remember the Industrial Revolution. It started 350 years ago, starting with the development of a steam engine. With the development of electricity and motors, we have completed the Industrial Revolution. It took us 100 years. We were able to complete the Industrial Revolution over the span of 100 years. In some ways, it brought about the innovations in the shop floor that opened up the era of mass production. I believe that we can apply the same framework to the AI development. We have to understand the technological advancements not as dots, but as the continuation of dots that would form a plane. AI revolution is not complete with the development of AI technology per se. Digital transformation, data transformation, as well as AI transformation that was talked about by the professor over the past 40 years, computers, smartphones, internet development, all of these should be connected together to be able to complete the revolution that we are going through. The Industrial Revolution that was completed over 100 years probably could be shortened to the process of something like 40, 50 years that would drive AI revolution. That would open up the era of super intelligence, super automation, super personalization. From that perspective, I believe that that would give us a good foundation for understanding where we are in terms of AI. ChatGPT came about less than 2 years ago, but the pace of technological development is so rapid. LLM has become so affordable, diversified, and available. ChatGPT is just a beginning of the process. In recent years, a lot of big tech companies across the world, and as well as the traditional IT companies, are developing AI engines themselves. Vertical small LLMs are the ones that we are seeing in diversified formats. At the same time, the price of AI has come down significantly. GPT-4 has seen the performance improvement by 260 times, and the price has come down to 1/10 of the price. Secondly, this is something that you need to watch in the sports industry. We are evolving into LLM models. LMM models. How the machines are not just learning based on the languages that they are watching like human beings and they're experiencing, so that they can have the reasoning capabilities just like human beings. They can draw pictures, they can create videos, but that's not everything that they are supposed to do. Based on their experiences, based on the multimodal data, they have the capability of recognizing those. They are not learning simply by writing and reading. They can feel and sense things just like human beings, and that would lead to the drastic improvement in the performance of AI going forward. Large action model is the third type of model that we are seeing. They will not only based on the deliverables, they will be producing not just deliverables, but will have the capability of doing some manipulation as well. Not just in the online space, but also in the physical world as well. They could have a physical body themselves. If they can have a physical body in the realistic world, then that could bring about changes in the real world where we are living. They could jump into this same world that we are living in these days. So these are the three key developments that we need to watch closely. AI's development should be understood in connection with other technologies as well. 3 years ago, Facebook changed its name to Meta because they are so passionate about metaverse. This Meta acquired Oculus quite a while ago, and they are now developing various LLM models. Mark Zuckerberg has presented a keynote speech, and this is one of the video images. There are games and exercise. Exercise representing sports, games representing a virtual world, however, exercise representing the physical world, offline world. Metaverse and AI, when they're combined together, will open up many opportunities in the sports community. Why? Because Metaverse together with LLM, you will come across the augmented reality and the virtual world. And that means that you existing in this world will be connected to the world of internet, and your body will serve as a joystick. You can not only use your fingers, but also your whole body will be connected to the digital space and bring about new experiences. And that will mean that you will be able to support various physical manipulations and actions. Let's share this video.
Even against an AI. Maybe you'll get some friends together for some 3-on-3. Maybe play pickup with people on the other side of the world.
Guard. Fence. Don't be scared this time. You seem like a natural.
Whoa. All right, that's a little too realistic. See you later, Lee. That was fun.
Good job, Mark.
So without limitation in time and space, how you can meet with everyone across the world, and the game that you just saw can take place in the physical place. You can use your whole body to engage in this type of exercise. But what is the biggest shortcoming? It is so difficult to master the use of metaverse. But AI can help you utilize this metaverse. Like Jarvis in the Iron Man, if you can have the assistance of AI to support you, providing various services to you, then everything will become so perfect. And that is called an AI agent. The era of AI agent will open up in 2025, and such AI agents, rather than using it in computer space, you can use it in the physical space, this space of metaverse, and that will bring about a lot of innovation, and that will also enable a lot of opportunities, new ones, in the sports area as well. There is a foundation model supporting AI that is based on the connection to the internet. This is a super large AI. The second one is about the small cell phones that you have, or AI devices that you use, or smart band and many of the IoT devices. You can also find AI in those devices, and that's called on-device AI. If AI is loaded onto your devices, you can use AI inside those devices to enjoy much more personalized services on a real-time basis. In the case of the large AI, on the left-hand side, it's large and it's costly and expensive. And there are some privacy concerns as well. However, in the case of the on-device AI, there are many advantages that you can enjoy. For instance, there could be many applications related to sports, and if AI can be integrated into those devices and applications, you can enjoy much better services based on super intelligence. And it is for this reason that you need to keep a close eye on the utilization of AI in the sports field. This is a product that was launched by Samsung Electronics. This is 8K TV, but most of the videos that you will be watching on TV is based on 4K, although this device supports 8K. So that means that you can end up watching 4K videos based on 8K supporting capable TV sets. Netflix would not be willing to provide 8K videos just for you. Then what happens? 4K videos can be generated back into 8K videos. Utilizing which technology? You can use a generative LMM technology. But what's the issue here? If you go to cloud, and the videos can be transmitted in 4K, and this can be converted into 8K, but the whole process takes some time and could cause some latency, and there is the price issue, the cost issue for your side. Therefore, although it's not GPT-4, GPT 4.5, you can have lightweight small language model available for you. This has been integrated into the ATV set, and this is a representative example of on-device AI. Going forward, you will be able to see many of the same phenomena on many more devices. This will be a good application, especially to connect to the metaverse. There have been so many new devices that have come and gone over the years. Nowadays, surely we're living in the era of smartphones, but AI would be available not just on smartphones and TV sets, but also on other devices such as wearables, sports devices, and tools. And at the same time, this technology can be brought together with your glasses, drones, and robots. And if that happens, your life will become much more convenient. What is important in ChatGPT is not GPT at the end of it. Chat is what is important. Chat means conversation. Conversation meaning a real-time conversation. That means that it will open up an era of new interfaces. Sports take place on a real-time basis. Together with your coach, you can learn as sports, or together with your friends or peers and colleagues. You can enjoy sports competition on a real-time basis. If AI is applied to the real-time sporting events, then that will support much stronger analysis and performance improvement as well. AI agent era will open up for you. Many specialized AI agents will be developed to assist you, and you can also train together with AI agents to improve your performance, not just based on the clouding platform, but also on the basis of your devices in your hands as well. 2 years ago, OpenAI had a keynote presentation for developers conference, and Sam Altman made a presentation that you're seeing on the slide. What are you reminded of? In 2008, Steve Jobs gave the same keynote speech. iPhone was out in 2007, and App Store came about in 2008, and he made a declaration that there will be an era of App Store. And now App Store is transforming many of the businesses all across the world. There's Uber that has transformed the transportation industry. Apple Pay has transformed the payment industry as well. Many of the businesses are going through innovations based on the apps available on the App Store. Sam Altman last year in November made an announcement about GPT Store. Every single one of the images that you see on the slide represent the GPT models. If you go to GPT model search, there you can find a number of AI agents. Please search it based on the keyword of sports agent. You can find a range of AI models that's going to help you in many of the sports, including badminton. So there are many chatbots that can support you for consultations. They don't stay not just in computers or mobile phones. They could exist in wearable devices and other types of devices. Based on a real-time communication with the AI agent, you can be provided with real-time coaching services. That represents the future of sports. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice President Kim, for that very informative and inspiring presentation. And it is exciting to see how Korea is leading the way in AI technology application across various industries. Thank you very much. And next, we are honored to have Professor Young-Seok Kim, Chair of the Post-Tech Sports AIX Graduate Program, who will present on the topic, the strategy for the challenges toward IT technology and platform in sports industry. And today's fast-paced world of IT development, the sports industry must also adapt swiftly to these challenges. So Professor Kim today will provide valuable insights on the direction the sports industry should take and discuss strategic measures to effectively respond to this evolving landscape. So Professor Kim is now ready on stage. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Hello everyone. It's a little bit chilly outside, and you've been waiting for a long time, and this is a final presentation. I'm Young-Seok Kim, Chair of the Post-Tech Sports AIX Graduate Program and the Director of Korea Sports Industry Development Institute. And it is my great pleasure to deliver the final presentation of the day. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about how we can effectively approach and understand the adoption of state-of-the-art science and technology, and especially AI in the sports field. I will also discuss the strategies to respond to the rapid change in IT platform and technologies that are shaping the global sports industry. Let's get started. Well, today's presentation has three main parts. First, I'd like to introduce some great example of advanced IT technology in sports, focusing on SAOT and EPTS. and I will discuss the positive changes in two key aspects. Second, I will share insight from my hands-on experience in developing the EPTS system and uncover the 7 critical factors that will shape how AI can transform the sports industry. Finally, I will suggest 3 essential competencies you will need to navigate the evolving global sports industry, which is being driven by advanced IT technology. Basically, looking back at the events like 2022 Qatar World Cup and the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, we were watching the incredible growth of sports data analytics powered by IT technology. And it's not just about using technology for the sake of it. It's about pushing the limits of what's possible in sports. And that's an exciting future to be part of. Let's take a look at the semi-automated offside technology introduced by FIFA during the Qatar World Cup. These systems uses 12 cameras under the stadium roof to track 29 key points on each player's body, like joints, fingertips, and toes, for offside decision at a rate of 50 times per second. Additionally, the official match ball has an initial measurement unit sensor that tracks the ball's movement and position at a rate of 500 times per second. By combining the data from the players and the ball, AI can automatically detect offside situation and create 3D animations of the instance. These animations are displayed as easy-to-understand graphics for both viewers at home and audience in the stadium. This system was developed over the 3 years through a collaboration between FIFA, MIT, in the States, and the ETH in Zurich. And here's what's truly impressive. This is a perfect example of what happens when the right people together. Now, let me introduce another example, EPTS, Electronic Performance and Tracking System. EPTS has become a vital tool for analyzing players' performance. In the world of sports, accurate data collection and advanced tools like high-tech sensors, high-speed cameras, and GPS are absolutely essential. My research team at POSTECH, supported by Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, and the Korea Sports Promotion Foundation, developed the EPTS system to improve the performance of Korean national football team. With EPTS technology, we can gather real-time data on players with incredible precision. This is not just about tracking. It's about using the data to optimize training, ensuring athletes train smarter, not harder, and helping coaches manage player conditions more effectively. This is a great example of how technology can transform the way we analyze and improve players' performance. Now, let's look at these changes from 2 perspectives, physical skills and cognitive skills. First, advanced technology is enhancing physical skills. Wearable devices and sensors collect data faster and with a greater precision, which is then analyzed by AI and machine learning to improve player performance and conditions. What does that mean? It means we are not just managing our players, we are protecting them. We are preventing injuries, optimizing their performance, and managing teams with greater efficiency and strategy. Now let's talk about how AI and virtual reality are elevating cognitive skills. These technologies offer new opportunities for mental training, helping with decision-making and strategic thinking. AI provides personalized feedback and sharpens cognitive abilities while brain-computer interfaces and neurofeedback systems help manage stress and improve decision-making. It's not just about physical strength, but mental agility. These technologies help athletes succeed both physically and mentally. As I mentioned, advanced technology is revolutionizing both the physical and the cognitive aspects of sports. But what makes IT and AI so impactful today? First, speed and scale. AI processes huge amount of data much faster than we can, enabling real-time analysis and feedback. Second, AI finds hidden patterns, uncovering insight we might miss, which drives innovation in sports. Third, consistency. AI provides unbiased, fatigue-free analysis, ensuring objective results. And finally, customization. AI offers real-time, personalized feedback, adapting to each athlete's needs. These qualities are reshaping sports, moving us into a new era where technology is not just supporting the game, it's redefining it. Now, let's move on to the second section. Let's talk about the challenges of evolving sports technology. So the question is, why do we see, hesitation in sports, while other industries are moving forward quickly? What is it about the sports environment that makes adopting these technologies feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable at times? What unique challenges or difference cause this reaction? That's what we're going to explore next. As I mentioned earlier, my research team at POSTECH developed a world-class EPTS system to help improve the performance of Korean national football team. This system uses the advanced technology to measure and analyze the real-time data on players' performance with precision. Through our multidisciplinary research in developing the EPTS system, we learned 4 important lessons about the sports data. First, sports data is complex and variable, influenced by unpredictable factors like weather, injuries, and players' physical condition, which makes it hard to analyze. Second, AI system in sports must work in real time, meaning they need to process data quickly and respond fast. Third, managing athlete data raises ethical and privacy concerns. So there must be strict regulation and careful handling. And finally, integrating AI with traditional coaching practice is essential, which requires close relationship between tech developers and sports professionals. These lessons highlight the unique challenges of applying advanced technology in the ever-changing sports world. Now, we have a clear understanding of how AI and IT technologies can help us in sports. But here's the thing. AI innovation in sports is just the beginning. The reality is that AI projects are failing at a worrying rate, with some estimates showing an 80% failure rate, nearly double the failure rate of IT projects from a decade ago. So why is this happening? There are many opinions, but I'd like to focus on the research of Dr. Robert G. Cooper from Penn State University and Manchester University. His research points to 7 key reasons for this. In the next part of the presentation, I walk through each of these reasons in detail and, more importantly, suggest how the sports industry can overcome these challenges to fully unlock the potential of AI. Let's start with the first challenge, not understanding users' needs, the lack of clear goals. If we don't fully understand the pain points of athletes, coaches, or fans, our AI solution will not add real value or fit into their workflows. So what's the answer? We need to gather insight directly from users and involve them through our development process. That means using feedback loops, testing, validating, and refining the solution based on the real-world input. By doing this, AI will truly meet the needs of those it's designed for and make a real impact in sports. Second, the AI solution didn't work. Sometimes AI gives inaccurate result because of a poor data quality, algorithm limitation, or unexpected outliers. There's also model instability where updates lead to different outcomes, and the black box issue where AI decisions are not fully clear. How do we handle this? First, we need thorough testing and validation, like alpha test and pilot trials before full rollout, and human oversight is also crucial. AI can't work alone. We need people to guide the process and make sure it's effective. Third, poor data quality. Many AI projects fail because the data is outdated, incomplete, or biased, leading to inaccurate models. This is what we call a garbage in, garbage out situation. So what's the solution? Organizations need strong data management practices, like regular data checks, labeling, and effective processes to maintain quality. And continuous monitoring and updates are essential to keep AI systems accurate and relevant. The fourth challenge, unrealistic expectations. AI projects often fail because expectations are too high, and people expect results that the technology can't deliver. This usually happens when there is a lack of understanding of AI's limitations. How do we tackle this? Start with a technical feasibility assessment. Build a business case with realistic projections and communicate openly about the benefits, limitations, and risks, especially when making decisions. The fifth challenge is lack of cross-functional AI team. AI projects succeed when there is a collaboration across different areas, like data science, IT, and business operations. But too often, these teams work in isolations, which leads to inefficiencies and misalignment. The solution? Create a cross-functional AI team with members from data science, IT, R&D, marketing, operations, and finance. When everyone is working together, the chances of success increase, making AI a fully integrated part of the sports industry. The sixth challenge is talent shortages. There is a significant shortages of skilled AI professionals, which makes finding the right talent both costly and time-consuming. Without strong data scientists and engineers, AI projects often struggle. What can the sports industry do? Invest in training and upskilling current employees. AI and data science skills can be developed internally. Also, consider partnership with universities, research labs, or AI firms to access specialized expertise. The final challenge is the lack of change management. Integrating AI takes more than just new technology. It requires a shift in mindset, culture, and organization. Often, managers are reluctant to trust AI-generated insights, which limits its impact. So what's the solution? Develop a comprehensive change management strategy that addresses not only technical aspects, but also the cultural, the organizational changes needed to fully embrace AI. By understanding and tackling these challenges head-on, we can truly unlock AI potential and drive innovation in the sports industry. Now that we've gone over the 7 challenges of bringing AI into sports, I want to shift to the final part of our discussion. Let's talk about what future leaders in international sports need to succeed as AI, the advanced technology, reshape the global sports industry. There are 3 key skills that I believe are essential for success: problem solving, global networking, and the ability to create innovation hubs. Let's break down one by one. First, global interdisciplinary leaders. In today's world, it is essential to have leaders with expertise in multiple areas. We need to nurture talent that combines knowledge in engineering, sports science, data analytics, and AI. By doing this, we are preparing future professionals to lead and innovate where technology and the sports meet. I'm confident that these leaders will drive the next wave of transformation in the global sports industry. Here's my vision for elevating future leaders in the sports industry. 1, embrace continuous learning. As technology changes, leaders need to stay up to date through workshop and training. Second, foster cross-disciplinary collaborations. Bringing together experts from sports science, technology, and management drives innovation and problem solving. 3, develop ethical leadership with global competencies. Leaders should act responsibly with strong ethics and cultural awareness. 4, build strategic foresight. Anticipating trends and driving innovation keeps leaders ahead of the game. 5, cultivate resilience and a growth mind. Adaptability and self-improvement will turn challenges into opportunities. Now, let's talk about the power of global corporations. Building a strong global network with leading experts and the institutions is key. It allows us to share cutting-edge knowledge and best practice across borders. When we collaborate with pioneers in technology and sports, we get access to the latest advancement. This is how we drive innovation and stay at the forefront of technological process in the sports industry. By collaborating globally, we unlock powerful results. 1, accelerated innovation. 2, access to new market. 3, knowledge exchange. 4, talent acquisition. So, how do we make this collaboration a reality? By investing in innovation challenges, startup programs, networking events, and webinars. Leveraging advanced technology and expertise will help us foster global collaboration and stay ahead in the sports industry. Now, let's talk about the importance of creating innovation hubs with cross-functional teams. When we bring together diverse groups, sports scientists, engineers, policymakers, governing bodies, and startups, we create an environment that encourages collaboration across different disciplines. These hubs allows us for the integration of various perspectives, leading to innovative solutions. A good example is the Barcelona Innovation Hub. It's more than just a research center. It's a place where sports science, technology, and sustainability come together to push the sports industry forward. Here, scientists, engineers, data analysts, and policy makers work side by side, driving breakthroughs in player performance, fan engagement, and sustainability. By bringing together different perspectives, they foster innovation and tackle the challenges facing the sports industry. And I am confident that innovation hubs like this are essential for advancing technology and reshaping the future of global sports industry. I'm going to close my presentation. According to the 2018 Olympism in Action Forum by the International Olympic Committee, rapid change brought about by digitalization will not fundamentally change the magic of the Olympic Games and the value they represent. I believe that sports technology and digital transformation will create new opportunities for growth in the sports industry. Using our expertise in sports science and technology, we must continue and expand our efforts. Now it's time to do more, and it's time to engage more and collaborate more. We must join together to lead the digital transformation of the sports industry. This is a big challenge, but it's also exciting and hopeful opportunity for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Kim, for the insightful and forward-thinking presentations. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break before continuing with our panel discussion featuring the speakers who have just delivered their inspiring presentations. So after the break, we'll proceed with the parent discussion. Also, during the break, please feel free to enjoy the refreshments available in the lobby, including teas and coffees and light cookies. This is also a great chance to connect with the fellow attendees. And the break will continue till 4 p.m. and look forward to seeing you back here shortly. Enjoy your break. Thank you. Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you all had an enjoyable break. So now we'll begin the session 2. I'm sure it will be a session filled with great insights. To kick off this session, I will first introduce our distinguished chairperson and panelists. First, we are honored to have Professor Song-bae Park, Department Chair of Sports Management at Hanyang University, will serve as moderator for today's panel discussion. Thank you very much for joining us.
안녕하세요.
And also, as you already met our 3 distinct speakers, we have President Yong-dae Kim, Vice President Ji-yeon Kim, and the Professor Yong-seok Kim here with us. And this session will be delivered in Korean. So for those who need translation service, please use the receiver tuned to channel 2 for English. So now I will hand over the microphone to Professor Song-bae Park, who will guide us through the discussion. So, yes, Professor, please.
여러분 안녕하세요.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
AI를 진행하고 있습니다.
We are now holding the session on sports and AI transformation.
사실은 제가
Before we kick off the panel discussion, I actually used ChatGPT in advance to ask the type of questions for this session.
어땠을까 뭐 이런 생각도 듭니다.
But I wanted to do that, but I didn't do that. But anyways, we come across different news on the media, and we come across the keywords AI and AGI. Although I'm not an expert in AI, I'm teaching sports management in college. So I am filled with a lot of concerns, and at times I feel like I'm not teaching the right way when it comes to teaching about AI to my students, because there are lots of things happening on the news, and the very place where we're holding a forum today, I actually attended a forum in this place 8 years ago, but I don't see much of a difference between this venue and the venue back then. You know, we have the PowerPoints up on the slides up on the screen, and there is simultaneous interpretation that is provided. Of course, there are lots of transformation taking place in the sports sector. We saw the ABS system, or how the athletes are wearing GPS and sensors to track their movements, and we see more increased fan engagement through these technologies. There are transformations that are happening in the sports, but the speed of what we see on the news and the speed of transformation that we feel in person may be mismatched or misaligned. So I would like to ask a question to President Kim. So the change of AI transformation on the news and in reality, where does that gap come from? Thank you very much for that question. Very difficult one to answer. But one thing that we are oblivious about AI is that I think that it also goes the same for other IT revolution. When mobile revolution emerged, for example, when we had the Kakao and mobile chat services that appeared for the first time, we weren't really used to these type of services. But as communication became increasingly decentralized, we saw the emergence of a lot of social impact. So a lot of the revolutions that we witnessed in the 21st century did not transform much of the materiality in this world. There were new drug developments and nuclear bomb developments. Now, all of these new developments had an impact on our daily lives. But the transformations that we see in the 21st century, the new revolutions, once we thought were revolutionary, actually help change and transform the way we think and our mindset. So why is AI a buzzword these days? Because it's going to have a huge impact on the industry, on different industries. And second, based on the long-term outlook, it's going to transform our society. There are lots of different social issues that we face: low fertility, low birth rate, people delaying their marriage and not getting married. and there are lots of like social issues that we're facing, and there is a huge impact on education as well. But this impact is not very much felt deep within us. So what I would like to say is that AI technology is growingly being integrated into our lives, and we will be fully integrated with AI in our daily life sooner or later.
Secondly, I would like to pose this question to Vice President Kim Ji-hyun. I listened to your presentation and you mentioned the metaverse, so I'd like to direct this question to you, Vice President Kim. We talk about big data, the fourth industrial revolution, 5G, 6G, IoT, sports analytics, big data, and so forth. But several years ago, when we go back to the pandemic era, metaverse and NFT have drawn a lot of attention from people, and the stock prices have gone up. NFT has sold at a certain price, which made headlines across the news media. And that led to the expectation of a big change in the industry. But nowadays, things are different. When it comes to metaverse and NFT, we see the interest level declined significantly. Therefore, with the application of AI technology, I wonder whether you see the possibility of AI technology proving to be a bubble. No, not at all. Why? Because I believe because of the two reasons. First of all, it's already widespread in use. Not just the ChatGPT, but also other generative AI services. For instance, I myself have been not using Google search engines. I am using a next generation search engine based on AI, and I realize that the services are fantastic in terms of quality, and I see other people using the same AI search services. Metaverse and NFT that situation will not be repeated. If that's going to happen with AI, we shouldn't see so many people already using this technology, so we cannot go back to the past when it comes to AI. Secondly, there's such extensive investment already made in AI arena. For the generative AI technology to take off, you need data centers, you need a cloud inside data centers, and you also need an engine. And based on that engine, as is the case for automobiles, you need many other components and parts like a wheel, and that would mean many solutions for AI technology. And if you look at the amount of money that's already invested in the AI industry, it's an astronomical amount of money that's already made. Therefore, the investors or the suppliers will not just leave AI industry as it is. They would find it inevitable to make it a huge success. For instance, with the introduction of AI agent services or embodied AI services or AI dedicated devices would be developed. Such diverse business models will start to take off and unfold going forward. Consumers are already using those, and suppliers and businesses will not just leave the AI technology as it is. It will be a different story with AI. It will be unlike NFT or metaverse. Thank you.
Now I would like to ask a question to Professor Kim Young-seok. So you mentioned about the 7 reasons for AI's failure. And from what I know, I've known you for many years, and you have conducted a lot of research and studies in this field. So can you share with us your experience, meaning that in Korea there is a Korean culture, organization, and Korean laws. So for AI to be fully adopted in the sports community, that is needed, but there is not much investment being made in this sector. So how do you view this situation? Thank you for asking that question. I mentioned about the 7 key reasons for failure in AI. And that was not to say that AI is doomed to fail. Why I share with you these 7 reasons is that these are the main reasons behind the unsuccessful AI projects that we come across in the industry. And this trend can be very relevant to Korea, but also the countries of the participants joining us today. And these are quite common trends across different countries around the world. So I mentioned about digital transformation in sports community, how sports community is working to adopt AI, and yet there's not much progress. And one of the biggest reason is the lack of understanding about the technology itself. Because when it comes to AI technology, we have very high expectations. As you may well know, the current AI technology is undergoing constant development and progress, as Mr. Kim Yong-dae mentioned. So the AI technology is currently progressing, and yet we should not have very, very high expectations, and we should have a more realistic understanding about the technology. And this is the area that requires a lot of improvement. I meet a lot of people in this sector, and as Professor Park also mentioned before, what I experienced in this field is that a lot of people talk about AI, that is for sure. We say AI this, AI that. But people who have a very good understanding of AI and the number of people who have a good understanding of the functioning of AI, what kind of supporting roles it can play from the technical perspective, they're not many. They're very few. They only have a conceptual understanding of AI. So coming back to the 7 reasons for AI's failure, I want to go beyond that and emphasize that the Dream Together Seoul Forum or the Dream Master Program is very important in that regard. When it comes to sports management, sports science, sports technology, AI, it is very important to nurture talents in these areas in the digital transformation era and collaborate cross-functionally from people of different disciplines. And we have to further develop and promote this type of training to be able to be fully prepared for the AI transformation era. That is the key to AI success.
Thank you. I would like to direct another question to Professor Kim Yong-dae. I teach myself at a university like yourself, but I didn't major in AI myself. And I am just trying to understand the trends in this industry, and I am trying to make my students understand that this is something that they need to study so that they can acquire relevant knowledge and skills for the future of society. So I wonder what kind of education I should provide to my students. Should I just focus on convergence, integration, and invite 1 or 2 specialists in AI? I believe that there is a limitation to doing so. Therefore, I wonder what would be your magic solution when it comes to education of future students. For someone like myself who is not a major, who has not majored in AI technology, what are the types of preparations that I can give to my students? Can I seek your advice on that? That's such a very, very difficult question to answer. I'm not a specialist myself in education, so I am not sure whether I am the best person to provide an answer to the question. But off the top of my head, I believe that probably educators themselves need to learn AI. Educators, they need to learn AI to be able to teach AI to students. That's only natural. And at the same time, if you're an educator and if you want to learn AI, then you need to gain an exposure to the use of AI. Secondly, the basic simple principles of AI also need to be understood by educators. as was mentioned by Professor Kim Young-seok, there is such over-bloated expectations about AI. People have fantasies about AI. But fantasies oftentimes lead to disappointment and disillusionment. Therefore, I believe that you need to understand the basic technology of AI. And probably we need to develop many courses tailored towards the educators who can learn the basic understanding of AI as a technology. Thank you. My next question goes to Vice President Kim Ji-hyun. The industry may be ready. However, the sports industry may not be as ready as the industry. That's oftentimes my experience. For instance, let's say that there's a big tech company with AI technology, and towards the national federations or sports associations, they could make suggestions as to the application of AI technology to the sports sector. And the national federations might find the suggestion quite uncomfortable, maybe due to the budget issues, but also because of their mindset. They want to maintain the status quo most oftentimes. Given this situation, if the industry is going to encourage the sports sector to adopt AI technology more broadly, what would be your advice? For the past 2 years, as I mentioned during my presentation, the technology has developed at a whoppingly rapid pace. That means that there are some side effects, for sure. The technology is now cheaper and has improved a lot. However, there are some side effects. And we also need to be cautious about this aspect as well from the technology provider's perspective, because they have made such a large investment. They want to apply the technology to other sectors like finance or the public sector. They would like to see the other sectors adopt their technology because that will mean a profit making for them. And thirdly, AI, metaverse, 4G, 5G, these number of technologies are just the tools. The purpose or the goal is an issue or the needs that need to be addressed by the sports sector or any other sectors. And super large AI could be a solution to address that challenge or the problem or not. Therefore, you need to understand the problem that you want to solve. You need to define the challenge that you want to tackle. And based on that understanding, you need to decide whether to adopt an AI technology. Therefore, there are 3 considerations to make. There are side effects to AI, so you need to consider those, and you need to understand that the goal of the technology providers are profit-making. Thirdly, you need to define your issue or the problem before making a decision as to the adoption of AI technology. So these 3 considerations are necessary for the sports industry to make. Based on those considerations, you can decide as to the adoption of AI technology. Until next year, if you have a budget of 10 billion won, you need to spend only about 20 to 30% of that budget on AI-based projects and split the spendings into smaller projects so that you can have some trials and errors and see which projects are successful and which prove to be a failure. Accordingly, you are not advised to spend a large amount of budget, billions of won, on a single project. Thank you.
Out of the participants joining us today, we have people from the Sports Federation and Association. And I know that this forum is being streamed live online. So after attending this forum and listening to what Mr. Kim has just said, you might actually get an idea as to how you can make investments in the AI field. Now I'd like to turn it over to Professor Kim.
AI가 실제로 스포츠 산업에 적용된 사례를 보면
If you look at the actual AI applications in the sports sector, it doesn't seem to have an impact on the essence of the sport because we are still engaged in baseball game and also the soccer game, just like in the past. But when it comes to analyzing athletes or the delivery of method when it comes to broadcasting, and how the MC or the announcer on TV broadcasts the games, or sometimes cameras are not used, but drones are used to film the scenes. So the essence of this commodity or the commercial product of the sport is not very much impacted. But with the advancement of AI development, I believe that the essence of the sports and the sports game as a whole, do you think that it could be impacted? In the last part of my presentation, I mentioned about the Olympism in Action Forum, the IC-funded forum that took place. When it comes to AI technological development, AI transformation, and digital transformation, these types of transformations will not undermine the values of Olympics or Olympism. So the technological development advancements will grow together in tandem with the value of sports. If I elaborate further on what I explained in my presentation, I share with you two case study cases. So I mentioned about the semi-automated offside technology, SAOT. If you look at this system, so in a soccer game, the offside is a very important element when it comes to scoring, and there's always like a controversy surrounding offside, whether it's an offside or not, and would the offside be acknowledged as a score in a goal. But if we can leverage the data coming from the athlete's sensors and the ball sensor, then we can analyze this data and create a 3D animation or a video that could be readily available for the umpire and also for the judges and also for the spectators. So it'll be possible to put up a more fair play-based show or game for the audience. So the message is that the development of AI technology and AI transformation, I think that it will accelerate the growth or development of the sports sector. It will mature the sports industry and provide a lot of positive impact. Thank you very much.
We have about 8 minutes left until the end of the session. I do not have sufficient time to ask questions individually to each of you, so let me just pose a question broadly speaking. In the sports industry, we have seen the development of technologies at all times. For instance, in the case of Nike, they have come up with a lightweight shoes, and the use of those shoes are sometimes prohibited in the long-distance running contest, and it's the same with swimsuits as well. That means that technology is always ahead of the sports sector. And for that technology to be applied to the field of sports, then you also need to have an effort to update the relevant regulations and rules that apply to the sports industry. However, we are rather slow in that aspect, and that is the reason that we see that certain technology is moving ahead of the sports field. How can we address this issue? For instance, you have come up with an advanced technology that is applicable to the games, and if that technology is prohibited from being applied to the Olympic Games, then that would mean that you are prohibiting or you're preventing the widespread use of that advanced technology across the sports sector as a whole. How can we address this? Is this too much of a generic question to you? I'm not a specialist in sports myself, but as was mentioned by Professor Kim Young-seok, I want to make some additional comments that is also relevant to the question that you just posed. AI technology did not really change the essence of sports. However, That's the same for other industries as well. The essence of any industries or sectors remain unaffected. What we are changing is the ancillary services. However, still that has a huge impact from the perspective of the developers. So you need to have a distinction between these two. Whether you want to touch the core or the essence of sports with the core AI technology, that's a scientific field. But from the industrial perspective, there could be different applications of AI technology to the ancillary services of sports. AI engineering, AI science are two separate fields these days. For instance, the advanced swimsuits or very flexible shoes that you can apply. If you apply those technologies or the new advanced sports gear, maybe that would change and affect the essence of sports. However, regardless of that, we will still go ahead with the advancing the technologies. Let me try to add a little to that answer.
The world that we're living in right now, no matter what people call it, we are living the era of digital transformation. With your smartphone, you can do a lot of things in your daily lives. And we are indeed benefiting from the technological advancement that cannot be denied. Even though you study social science and sports management, that doesn't mean that we should not respond to digital transformation, because we are indeed benefiting from these technological transformations and changes. So when it comes to the direction we need to take going forward, we have to go beyond different disciplines. We have to go multidisciplinary, and we have to have a better understanding of different available technologies, promote cooperation and collaboration, and work together to address challenges. And our training programs and educational programs should be geared towards that end, to be able to promote global networking. All of these elements should be put together so that we can agilely and promptly respond to the current changes. So that's the task at hand for everybody.
I believe that the essence of having a discussion is to have diverse perspectives. Whether we are changing the essence or not, we could have a different view when it comes to Netflix OTT services that has transformed the essence of broadcasting. Originally, broadcasting was produced by PDs or through broadcasting stations. However, broadcasting is now available to all of the audiences across the world with the emergence of OTT services. It's the same with Uber as well. Taxi drivers, they need to have a business license and they have their own taxi business. However, with the development of Uber and Airbnb, we have seen the essence of a certain industry completely transformed with the technology. AI could also do the same. What about the sports? The essence of sports. The rules and regulations of sports have not been changed as of now. We are just providing better visuals of enjoying sports towards the audience, and we are doing a better job at sports analytics so that we can improve sports performance. The rules of the games have not changed. The essence of a baseball game has not changed. The combination of metaverse and AI, I believe, would unlock the possibilities that were not possible in the past. The existing regulations or the policies should be transformed as well. We need to adjust them. Where can we start doing that? I believe that it comes from the passion of the audience. The Bitcoin has not become an official currency in the world. However, it's still being circulated across the world. Why? Because there are people who want to use such cryptocurrency. There's this frenzy on the part of consumers. It should be the same with sports fans as well. We could create an AI-based sports if that can have a strong appeal to consumers, I believe that that could potentially lead to the adjustment of the rules and regulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that time is almost up, so we have to eventually close the panel. But when it comes to sports and AI being discussed together in one venue or one platform, that kind of chance is very rare. So some of the participants may not be familiar with this topic. There could also be like experts here joining us. But today what's important and what matters is that we're gathered here with experts and non-experts, and also people like me who teaches sports management but who's also interested in AI. So I hope that this panel discussion provided some insights and food for thought for many participants. So I hope that all the participants will play a pivotal role in promoting the relationship between sports and AI. And please give it up for our 3 panelists for their hard work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all our panelists for an engaging and thought-provoking discussions. Now, please return to your seats. Thank you once again. Yes, the exchange of ideas today has certainly shed new lights on the role of technology in shaping the future of the sports industry. And I'm sure we all gained valuable insight from the conversation. That was a very productive session indeed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the final session of today's forum, I would like to take a moment to highlight the significance of this segment. We're about to hear from 2 remarkable graduates of the Dream Together Master Program who have returned to share their achievements and success stories from their home countries. So it is inspiring to see how the skills and knowledge gained through this program are being applied globally, and we are truly honored to have them with us today. I think the stage is now ready. So first, let me hear from Nomidul Huyak from Mongolia, who
몽고에서
achieved the
오신
first place in the
노미덜
best
쿠야크
practice
선생님의
category
경우 2024년도 드림투게더 마스터 동문 콘테스트에서 베스트 프랙티스 부문 1위를 차지하셨습니다. 큰 박수로 환영해 주십시오.
Thank you very much. Oh wow, a little bit nervous. Okay, let me start. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great honor to presenting my experience to my fellow DTM alumni and DTM students. My name is Nomidul. I'm a 5th batch student from Mongolia, and now I'm going to share my experience that we have hosted the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series in World Tour in Ulaanbaatar and Urban Festival in this year in June. The Mongolian 3x3 Basketball Association has been and hosted 6 FIBA events this year. These 2 events has been and hosted this June, one of the most biggest and commercial professional events of this among the 6 events. Before I start my presentation, let me give you the brief introduction of Mongolian. How many of you know about Mongolian 3x3 basketball or watch their games? Raise your hands. No? No one knows? So we have very strong women's team and men's team, but before I start, Mongolia is a small country, just 3.5 million population, located between Russia and China, and developing country. They have a small economy. So main sectors are mining sector, and Olympic sports are judo and wrestling, shooting, and boxing. And we don't have that much team development sports. And before we start this history, but 3x3 basketball in Mongolia is icebreaker. We have qualified the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. We achieved the double silver medal in the Asian Games. We have achieved Asian Championships and 2 times. We have achieved the winners and professional levels in women's and men's team. So Mongolian 3x3 is one of the sports we opening a new chapter of the team development in developing country history. So as I mentioned in the previous slides, Mongolian 3x3 has been and hosted FIBA 3x3 6 events this year. So it's been in many events, so comparing with other countries. So next year we're going to host the World Cup, a Senior World Cup. So which means we're only missing Olympic 3x3 disciplines. So Mongolia basically hosting in all of 3x3 and FIBA events. So this World Tour in Ulaanbaatar, or Women's Series in Ulaanbaatar, is one of the biggest events that we are leveraging into our opportunity to improve in our capacity, as well as growing our players and number of the participants. So, as a LOC manager, so we are planning to 3 main focus areas. So we see this is a great opportunity to improve infrastructure development as of the competition network. And second, we see this is also the great opportunity to see improve sporting events can create the legacies in terms of youth as well as environment. Then as well as we also considering, so we are strengthening a partnership, not only private companies, sponsors, but also in government entities such as Mayor of City in Ulaanbaatar, as well as the Government Implementation Agency of Authority of Sports. So I'm going to explain these 3 areas one by one, the following slides. So infrastructure development. This is the most important part of our legacies we have been and created through these 2 events. So, and the winner of this Pro League, which is a domestic league, is qualified to this Women's Series and World Tour. So in order to be building a competition network, we have a strategy that we have built it at current situation, because we have only 2 professional teams who competing in FIBA 3x3 and Pro Circus past 1 decade. And we have only 1 women's team who have been and also competing in FIBA 3x3 international level and also Olympic level. So this competition network aims to improve this number of the players' skills, as well as improving a number of the professional teams who are pursuing to play not only domestically but also international level. But may you know or not know, FIBA 3x3 have very good competition network. So we leverage this competition network. Then based on this competition network, we built our domestic league systems who qualify the winner of the domestic league. They're going to qualify the 3x3 events, men's and women's. So this competition is not only focusing on men's team, but also they're focusing on the women's team. That was quite challenging because we only have 1 women's team. So who coming to play? So we have the long discussions. So and then we see the bright side of the women's improvements that we created men's and women's team. As well as we want to show this league is a gender equal participation. Not only players, but also portrayal, but also in terms of the organization and LOC sides, we are all looking forward to showing equal participation through these all event systems. This is a video I'm going to show you. This video is a Women's Series and World Tour hype video, which is a promo video. The showing the hidden message that we have equal participation. We have been selected as 6 players, 3 from the women's and 3 from the men's. And this video has been created in LOC of the Mongolian 3x3 basketball. So 2 of these young players are our new rising stars. We want to show the world that we have a new generation through this basketball, which means now we have more young players, now we have more women's and men's players. That's why we made it this promo hype video. So result of the competition network, we have been built it. So we achieved many achievements within the one season, So we have 2 men's team, it's improved. The 6 men's team played now FIBA 3x3 professional level. So now we have only one women's team. Now we have a 10 women's team, so who play and locally, and 2 teams are qualified the FIBA level. So one of them are winner of the women's series in history since 2017. So in order to that, we have providing workshops to the club owners, team managers, to encouraging team understanding and competition network, as well as see how we improve the players from the local level to international level. So on the other side, we're also providing to workshops to the players, as well as understanding who want to play not only locally, but also internationally. So what's the ranking points, how we improve, kind of stuff we provided through the workshop. Then results, we have improved our professional players locally, but also internationally. So also we have shown in many media contents that also like including in gender equal participation, including broadcasting. May you all know the IOC portrayal strategy. This is shown like not only men's player but also women's player. We follow this kind of basically. Then in number of the hours of the broadcasting, it's shown that 50% is women's team players, even though it's not interesting, because we have to show, we have to empower the women's player, we have to be give the opportunity to show them their skills. That's the thing we have done, and the highest achievements, we have women's team and history, we won in professional level in 3x3 in events. Event legacy and the youth. And we have 2 areas that we have focused in youth and environment. So we see, while we are organizing in Women's Series in Ulaanbaatar and World Tour in Ulaanbaatar, we organize the Urban Sports Festival. Because the 3x3 is very much in young and authentic and vibrant sports, so we created an urban sports festival for the tennis sports, including like BMX, cycling, skateboarding, and cornhole, and CrossFit, and etc. So that is the main point to create the crowd, as well as promoting physical activity among the youth. So because of this urban sports festival, the event were not only FIBA 3x3 event, it went like city urban sports festival. We created 45,000 people crowd in Main Square in Ulaanbaatar, just front of the Parliament government. So this is we see this is a youth legacy for promoting an active lifestyle through this event as well as urban sports. The second legacy, we see an environment. As you know, in sport managers who are organizing sporting events, they have a consumption of the single-use bottled water, right? But we want to reduce, we want to show the other solutions in terms of like installing in temporary used water dispensers, we promoting in behavioral changing. We have done several things for promoting behavioral changes. One is we created customized trash bin. You see this red circle. This trash bin has been created for all 6 FIBA events. We encouraging people to use the plastic bottles to put in this trash bin. Second one is we use behavioral changing in videos, playing while in timeout, as well as during the broadcasting timeout as well. We use a giant screen, so for this showing this like this. So the results, we collected more than 1,000 kilograms of plastic bottles among these 6 events. Only 300 are from these 2 events, Women's Series in Ulaanbaatar and World Tour Ulaanbaatar. And we cooperated with the local recycling companies. We recycled the all 1,000 kilogram and plastic bottles through the events. So we see this is only beginning stage of the sustainability legacy through the sporting events, because it takes a longer time that we expected. So because it's behavioral changing moments, so it's not only player but also fans as well as the organizing committee as well. So media channel. So how we use a media channel? This year, we are targeting to reach more women's audience, age of 22 and 26, because the Mongolian 3x3 basketball men fan persona is very much young, 80 years to the 21, and men's. The men's are mostly watching the basketball. But we want to reach more women's audience through this 60 FIBA events. So we use mainly in our main page because we have very good number of the followers in the Facebook and Instagram. But also we cooperated with the sponsor company media channels to be reaching non-basketball audience, which is the mayor of city, also a sponsor company of energy resource, MCS Coca-Cola, so that who are using their products and which is not much related with the basketball. So media is very much helpful to the reaching our legacies and about environmental youth, as well as showing reaching to the new potential audience to cooperating with stakeholder media channels. So in the results, we reached 1.5 million in audience. So we have run 3 social campaigns at these 2 events. One is to be part of your team, so it's mostly focusing on to the new target events, new target audience of the women's audience. So they're calling them to support the national teams who play, the women's team are playing in the professional level. And the second one is the youth urban sport festival campaign. So who calling a youth to being more active through the urban sports, not only 3x3 basketball, but also they have more urban sports than can be do the more active. The last one, we promoted in World Without Waste. But there is a World Without Waste is a global campaign that is one of the campaign of the Coca-Cola. So we have cooperated with World Without Waste to promoting 3R concepts: reuse, reduce, and recycle. So these campaigns has been done through these events. So this is my last slides. And what we have done this event, so we want to show that sporting events can be created legacies, not only environment youth, but also locally to improving the number of players and landscape of the fan page for the fellow sports manager who work in the sporting sector in developing country. But the developing country like Korea or Japan, China, they're always focusing on the mega sports events to promoting legacies. But in developing country like small Mongolia, also there's a possible to experience, create the best experience through these FIBA events. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for sharing your inspiring journey and achievements. It is truly remarkable to see the positive impacts that you are making with the NW Sports Foundation and how you are driving the development of your careers for athletes. Once again, thank you very much for your presentation. All right, everyone. So now we will have the presentation by the second graduate, Gresena, a graduate of a Dream Together Master Class 10 batch and the project officer for the baseball development Triada Academy in Indonesia, and he will be presenting. Gresena achieved an excellent second place in the best practice category at the 2024 Dream Together Master Alumni Contest. So he's now ready here. Please once again, welcome him with a big round of applause.
Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, distinguished and honorable guests. I hope you guys are doing well. So today, I will present my project proposal that will cover about Indonesia baseball development, that will collaboration with the Hulk Foundation, a baseball foundation that was founded by Mr. Lee Man-soo, one of the Korean baseball legends. So we can start. So, okay. So before I start, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Ugrasena, but you can call me Oso. I'm from the 10 batch. So after graduating, I'm currently working at some edtech startup company and also a part of the running a track club community foundation and also baseball foundation called Tridaya Academy. So, since I am an Indonesia baseball national team player, this project was started from my experiences as an athlete and as a part of becoming a project officer at Tridaya Academy. So, the background of this project is because currently, Indonesia baseball performance has dropped significantly. As shown by the latest WBSC rankings, currently we have no ranking among 80 countries. Although Indonesia back then can reach rank 30 or 32 globally. This happened because we were regularly absent from the international tournament because the management said that there was no budget. Second, currently there are limited number of local tournaments, although we have more than 700 active baseball players in Indonesia. And also we lack the quality, intensity, frequency of the baseball training session itself in Indonesia. As for detail, yes, you can see at this chart, back in 2012, our rank was head-to-head with Philippines and Thailand. It's around 30, 32, and 33. Actually, it's our rival back then when I was playing. But after that, as you can see, there's a declining performance in terms of rank. And in 2024, we are unranked. It is heartbreaking moment because previously, we have won a gold medal in East Asia baseball tournament, maybe in silver also. And we also win the silver and bronze in Southeast Asian Games back then. And because we didn't have any rank now, our juniors from under 12 team cannot participate in the international tournament, and it was a sad moment for us. And also we saw that other Southeast Asia region show a sustained progress. You can see Philippines, Thailand, Singapore. They are really sustained progress. And the one who got extra attention was Laos. You can see in Laos, they started in December 2022, and now in just like 2 years span, they rank 52. And this is questioning myself, like, what can this happen? What have Laos done? And then I remember, and I'm really grateful that in 2023, SNU DTM program held a guest lecturer event and invited Mr. Lee Man-soo, a founder of Hulk Foundation. Yeah, that's me, with the Mr. Lee Man-soo. And I was really inspired by their stories and how they work. And I met one of the Hulk Foundation members in Indonesia, and then we discussed how can we develop and collaborate within Hulk Foundation and the Indonesia baseball team, focusing on the developing middle and high school athletes, coaches, officials, and sports team manager. Yeah, we proposed like only for 1 week training camp, and we'll be scheduling in the school's holiday timeline. And it will be held in maybe next year. At the end training camp, there will be like mini tournaments. It's only to increase the competitive mentality between the players, coaches, and all stakeholders. And at first, we can see we will focus on major cities as this is the first initiation program. It will focus in Jakarta, West Java, East Java, or maybe Bali. And also we can get like a culture and knowledge transfer from the Korean baseball culture and how they can excel in terms of baseball performance on and off the field. So based on this, the main goal of this project is to enhance Indonesia baseball global presence by fostering a world-class baseball ecosystem and elevate Indonesia WBSC ranking into the top 30 within the next 3 to 5 years. I really confident with this because we have been there and we will going back there. And based on this, we have 3 objectives that will focus on enhancing athlete skills, coaches' capabilities, officials' competence, and also strengthening our sports manager skills. So moving on, the first objective is to enhance athlete skills, coaches' capabilities that will be guided by the Korean coaches from the Hulk Foundation for a 1 week program. And for the athletes, we will focus on skills, physique, and mental development. And for the coaches, we will only focus on the game strategy and how to develop and manage the players that will become better. The second objective is develop official competence, which is the umpires and also the scorers itself. We believe that if it's only players, coaches, but the officials is not having a good skills, the game will be not running well, and maybe will be lower the excitement for the game itself. Things like workshop and on-field practice or game sessions will be suitable to increase their competence. And then, I believe, this third objective, we believe that this is the most important aspect, is to strengthen the sports manager skills by improving their team management and leadership abilities through workshop, case studies, and also sharing sessions from the Hulk Foundation on how they can develop Laos performance rapidly. We need to learn from them how you can enhance the Laos performance really rapidly. Because after many experiences as an athlete, and also my fellow baseball teammate right here, Daniel, we as an athlete are experiencing not good experience coming from the management. For example, of course, we usually have a lot of invitation, but we cannot go, such as like baseball, it's like East Asia Baseball Tournament, etc. But currently, we heard that they will go to East Asia Baseball Tournament this week. But the sad part that they can get prepared for 3 days only. It's like it's kind of blow my mind personally, since you preparing for the international tournament and you just get 3 days for training together. It's like how you can win, how you can perform. And then that's why the second output of the sports manager capabilities is by holding a networking sessions. We will invite a potential sponsors or partnership and giving them seminars, workshop on what can be benefited from two parties. Let's say, what can be benefit for this baseball team? What can be benefited by the sponsors? Maybe we believe that there are not such like a awareness or maybe knowledge, or maybe the baseball presence is still low in Indonesia. So by this event, we hope that we can increase our baseball performance in the future. So moving to the last slide, so coming from the multiple goals, objectives, project plan that we prepare, we expect that we will gain more local recognitions at first. As more people in Indonesia aware and consider playing baseball, that will increase our potential future athletes, coaches, officials, and sports manager, not only in major cities, but in other cities that have not yet baseball activities. Also, we expected that there will be improvement in sponsorship and partnership collaboration that increase our participation in the various tournaments. And of course, we seek an improvement our ranking to be in the top 30 again. And lastly, we aim this collaboration will be the first step of the Korean baseball and Indonesia baseball partnership in the future. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. It is truly inspiring to see how your work is making a significant impact in Indonesia. Thank you very much. Well, listening to the various cases presented by the graduates of the Dream Together Master Program, I feel that the blueprint for the projects is gradually coming together. So I sincerely hope for the continued growth and success of both the graduates and Dream Together Master Program. That was very inspiring session. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time has truly flown by so quickly. Well, despite the lengthy sessions, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all of you who remained fully engaged and attentive until the very end. And I also wish to express my deep appreciation to everyone who took time out of their busy schedule to join us both online and offline. We are committed to returning with even more valuable information and outstanding programs in the future. And I trust that the time spent today has been both meaningful and rewarding, given the precious time you have all devoted to this session and forum. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, to all who attended for this forum. And with that, we conclude the official proceeding of the 2024 Dream Together Seoul Forum. And we'll now proceed with a group photo session all together. So everyone here in this hall, please come up to the stage for the grand final session for the group photo session. Thank you very much. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please come up to the stage for the group photo session. So now for the grand finale of today's forum, we'll take a group photo to capture this special moment. So may I kindly ask all participants to come up to the stage. Please take your time, slowly, and come forward to join us for the photo. Okay, let's make this memorable moment with a big smile from everyone. Yes, everyone's, all the participants here. And now come forward to the stage for the group photo session. For the grand finale, we'd love to capture a group photo with all of you. So could I ask all participants to make your way to the stage? Please take your time. I believe this is the perfect way to wrap up today's event. Okay, so everyone, don't be shy. Please come forward to the stage and join us the group photo. So once everyone is ready, we'll take a few shots. So please hold that, smile, and let's create a lasting memory together. Yes, finger heart. Let's go with fun finger heart. It is time to show some love, so get your hands ready. Thank you. Please clap your hands. Yes, keep clapping your hands. So that brings us to the end of group photo session. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, up next we have something really exciting for those who are passionate about hosting mega sports events. So it is called Mega Sports Know-How Consulting, and it is a session you definitely don't want to miss. So we'll be holding this session right away on the second floor in London Hall, starting, 5:10. So please move on to the London Hall. So you also have a chance to get personalized consulting from these experts. Also, we'll give you the gift for our participants. So definitely active participation we're looking forward. So business proposal, live broadcasting betting on K-Cycle and K-Bots. So once again, you also have a chance to get personalized consulting from these experts. Please participate in that session, which will be starting at 5:10 on the second floor in London Hall. So may I kindly ask for your cooperation, everyone? So this space needs to be prepared for the next event. So we kindly ask that you all move out of the venue now. Again, we kindly ask that you all move out of the venue at this time. Please make sure to take all your belongings with you as you leave. Additionally, for the Dream Together master students, and the shuttle to Seoul National University will be departing at 5:20. So please head to the shuttle at this time. Again, DTS students, a shuttle to Seoul National University will be departing at 5:20. So please head to the shuttle at this time.